Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be doing a full test and review of the Tops Fieldcraft folding knife. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes or our daily giveaways. And make sure you smash that notification button so you don't miss anything. Also, we have a new round of our Amazon gift card giveaways, and to enter, you must be a subscriber and share this video using the YouTube tools in the watch page below. We also pick winners in the very next episode, so if you enter on this particular giveaway, you'll find out who the winner is on the very next episode. Yes, you heard right, it is finally freaking here. It's taken like 2 years for this folding knife to come to fruition, and I'm not 100% sure why. I do believe they already have another folder in the works, and from what I can tell, it's pretty basic. It is designed after the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife. Super ever popular. It's probably one of the most popular knives in the Tops lineup, but a lot of people were interested in seeing a folder variant, something they could EDC, take out in the field with them, and have very similar, if not the same, functionality. Before we get started, we want to give a major shout out to Blade Ops. The guys over there hooked us up over in Utah with the Fieldcraft folder, so we could actually check this out and do some field testing for you guys. So get that big elephant in the room. This is the sheath it comes with if you want to use this more like a woodsman's tool more than a EDC folding knife. So it has a very Leatherman style kind of carry with it. It's really nice, very nice thick leather, really nice positive button retention on there. It's got a very standard belt loop on the back, so you could carry that if you want it to. However, it does have a pocket clip and it is reversible, so you can do left or right hand tip up carry only. This is a liner lock knife, and this is a big beefy blade. This is not designed to be for the faint of heart. If you like little 4-ounce folders, this bad boy is not for you. It's got a pretty good pocket clip. It's nice and stout, got really firm retention, but it's not hard to get out of that pocket clip. There's decent medium grip on this, and it's got a very kind of, it's bigger than that, but it has kind of like an Ontario Rat 1 kind of feel to it in a hand. It's kind of what it reminds me of as far as the handle scales goes, but it's still really comfortable. As you can tell, it's going to be very similarly sized, if not damn near identical, to the Fieldcraft knife. And we'll kind of let you guys see that more side by side and compare them. But yeah, it's pretty much the same exact knife. It's just a folding variant, which is pretty freaking exciting in my opinion. I'm really excited to see the fact that they kind of took one of their field knife designs and put it in a folding format. Now, it wouldn't be us if we didn't take it through a variety of different types of tasks, and it did a really good job. It's got a secondary bevel on here, so we can have a stronger edge behind the grind, and that will help it last longer. They are rocking 1095 high carbon steel. Everything Tops makes is 1095. I was a little leery, but I do like the fact that it looks like they Cerakoted the blade and it'll last longer, and this also came with a little spot of oil so we could keep this blade maintained and oiled in the field. The lockup on it is really freaking rock solid, so I'm very happy to see that for their first folding knife that I've ever touched from Tops Knives. But typically most of the knives pretty much piss excellence. There is a bow drill divot if you so choose to use a very primitive fire starting. And speaking of that, while we were using this out in the field, we were just cutting some cordage and doing some shavings and some curls. We wanted to see if we could start a fire with this, light it with the fire steel. That's what we wanted to know. This is a Bushcraft knife from Tops, so we had to know. And there really wasn't a lot of areas for us to get that done. There wasn't a lot of options for us. However, we found right here on the tip, between where the Cerakote ends and the grind begins, right here, you're gonna have to be very careful, but it's extremely sharp 90-degree spine. We were able to successfully start a fire with that, no problem whatsoever. Overall, like I said, there's the jimping that's on the top spine near the ricasso and the guard. Feels really good. Your hand does sink in really nicely. I never felt while I was using this that I was out of control with any of the tasks we were doing. And this is a liner lock, not something that I would typically use for any type of camping chores or any situation such as that, but it's a Tops knife. We've got to take it out in the field and use it and really show it. I mean, these are premium knives. They're not cheap. I believe the street price on this is going to be between like $145 and $175, something like that. And we did some light batoning with it to split some kindling, and I mean, it plowed through that wood like it was nobody's business. It did a really good job. I never had a single lock failure, and the batoning isn't really designed to show like necessarily the strength of the blade, as it were, but it's designed to put stress on the locking mechanisms, because this is the putting force right here is the path of least resistance to make this knife kind of fail and become non-functioning. And I mean, so far it did excellent, and I don't see 1 ounce of edge damage on this thing. It's still really sharp. And I guess something we can do is do another edge test to see how this thing is holding up after all the use. Now, this thing came razor freaking sharp from the factory, and wow, Yeah, this thing is going to hold an edge quite a long time, but 1095 is known for being able to hold a really, really good edge. So I didn't see any issues with that. But so far, of only having this for about a week or so, it's done a really freaking good job. It's kind of been fun to carry. I like big folders. I know you guys have seen the Cold Steel SR1, the Foramax, the G10 Espada. They're kind of known for their really big, beefy folders. Not a lot of other companies go that route. So I was really kind of glad that they kind of took very heavy inspiration for the Fieldcraft knife and basically made a folding clone, which is really, really, really cool. Very excited for this folder. And a lot of guys actually wanted to see this thing actually field tested and used how you probably would be using this out in the field. It's definitely going to be able to help you make tin stakes, spikes, process wood down, do some carving. It's going to get all of those nice companion blade style chores done just the same way. So if you're looking for something that was a little more convenient than a fixed blade knife, the Fieldcraft, I'd say is just the freaking ticket. The winner of yesterday's Amazon gift card giveaway is James Clark. Congratulations, James Clark. You were the winner, so definitely contact us in the back of our channel so we can get your contact details. So my concluding thoughts. With this going to be running a street price between like 150 to 180 bucks, I think this is going to be a really nice, well-rounded folder. It's not something I would just like blast out. It doesn't have the triad lock, but we have had no failures on our end, and I was very surprised by the thickness and durability of the liner lock. It held true throughout our testing, and batoning like dozens and dozens of times on pieces of wood on a liner lock is very, very stressful on a knife. So we were very proud to say that our particular version did a really, really good job, and the fact that we were able to get a fire started with this thing, it's done everything I've wanted and a little bit more. So like I said, if you're looking for a folding version of the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife and you just wanted a more convenient style of carry for a same blade that will give you very similar functionality, I would definitely say go for it. And for those of you who are folding knife lovers and just aren't willing to carrying fixed blades, this is definitely going to be up your alley. But that's just about it for now, and if you enjoyed the full test and review of the Tops Fieldcraft folding knife, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family and your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that's just about it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.